Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into The Dose Effect by T.J. Power, a book that breaks down how 4 key brain chemicals shape our mental well-being and, more importantly, how we can take control of them to feel happier, more motivated, and less stressed. If you've ever felt like your energy is all over the place or you're constantly chasing that next dopamine hit but never really feeling satisfied, this book is going to resonate with you, so stick around because we're going to break it down in a way that's easy to digest and, of course, practical for your everyday life. All right, so let's talk about the main idea behind the dose effect. The title itself gives us a clue. DOSE stands for dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. These 4 brain chemicals are like the control panel for our emotions, motivation, and overall mental health. The book's core message is that by making small, intentional changes, we can influence these chemicals in a way that enhances our mood, energy, and focus. One of the things I love about this book is how relatable it is. T.J. Power doesn't just throw a bunch of science at you, he makes it personal. He shares his own struggles, including dealing with addiction to digital dopamine hits, and how understanding these 4 chemicals helped him regain balance. It's not just theory, it's a practical guide to shifting your habits. Dopamine, for example, is all about motivation and reward. But the problem today is that we're overstimulating it with social media, junk food, and other instant gratifications that leave us feeling drained instead of fulfilled. Power suggests replacing passive dopamine hits with more effort-based rewards, things like exercise, creative work, and learning new skills. These take more effort but provide a much more sustainable sense of satisfaction. Then there's oxytocin, the connection chemical. This one is all about relationships, feeling close to people, building trust, and having meaningful interactions. The book reminds us how important real human connection is, especially in a world where we're often more connected to our screens than to each other. Simple things like making eye contact, expressing gratitude, or even just spending time with loved ones can boost oxytocin in a way that makes a real difference. Serotonin is linked to mood and mental clarity, and Power emphasizes things like sunlight, gut health, and even spending time in nature as easy ways to boost it. If you've ever noticed how much better you feel after a walk in the fresh air or a meal packed with healthy, whole foods, that's serotonin at work. And finally, endorphins, the body's natural painkillers and stress relievers. Movement, laughter, even listening to music can trigger an endorphin rush. Power encourages us to lean into these natural sources of relief instead of numbing stress in ways that don't really serve us long term. What makes The Dose Effect such a great read is that it's not just about understanding these chemicals. It's about simple, actionable ways to actually use this knowledge to improve your daily life. It's one of those books that, if you apply even a few of the strategies, you'll start seeing results pretty quickly. So, if you're looking for a book that helps you take charge of your mental well-being in a really practical way, I definitely recommend The Dose Effect. It's an easy read, super relatable, and honestly, it might just change the way you think about happiness and motivation. Let me know in the comments, have you read The Dose Effect? Or do you have any personal hacks for boosting your dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, or endorphins? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And of course, don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe for more book breakdowns like this, and check the description below for links to the book and other resources you might find useful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.